Hey, what's going on, guys? Indy here with Ultimate Tour Reviews, and there is some interesting stuff going on here at Lowe's right now. So I think I showed you guys this before in a couple of recent videos. The Craftsman V Series is going on clearance. So if you happen to be fortunate enough to have a Lowe's with a ton of the V Series stuff, there's only one near me that I've ever been able to find, and this is it right here. Now, they are putting on clearance a lot of these ratchet sets right here down to $35. These were $40 on the holiday deals, but again, they're not selling. So they're trying to get these things clearanced out. Even some of the regular stuff here that is, on the holiday deals already is a pretty good deal at $5.98. It's down to $5.37 now, which this should not even be here. I don't know why that's there, but that's kind of funny. So yeah, there's some interesting stuff happening here. V Series isn't going away. I keep hearing that it's going to be kind of revamped in 2025, so that's cool. There's a lot of neat stuff with it, a lot of great tools. I have some of myself. Yeah, the ratchets have a ton of back drag, but I bought some of the sockets. They're awesome. The screwdrivers are phenomenal. So there's some cool stuff I definitely like about it. With some decent deals there. Anyways, behind me here, I want to show you guys this deal. I don't have any Cobalt tools myself, but wow, this stuff is crazy. They're obviously not selling some of it. Depending on the Lowe's near you, this might be down to $229. It's $250 online right now, so depending on which one, if you got a lot of stock at your Lowe's, you might not find it. But this is down to $99, I believe, everywhere, which is an insane deal. You get the case, you get 2 batteries, a charger, and then you pick a free tool. And there's a ton of free tools. If you're wondering, yeah, that does include the legendary, or the little ratchet impact, which is awesome. Belt sander, they got the new impacts out. There's some awesome deals there. Cobalt is really pulling some awesome deals right now. And the $250, that's not one free tool. That's 2 free tools. That is pretty awesome. And again, pick 2 free tools, go for it. I mean, you get I think it's only 1 battery with that kit, just the larger 4. But still, though, that's an awesome deal. You don't see deals like that happen too often. And I've seen guys online already posting, filling the back of their car, with tons of these deals. And it's not like it's selling out, look at this. They got tons of stuff here. There's plenty of it. I mean, I'm really tempted to just pick up this right now. $100, that is awesome. So pretty sweet deal there. And I mean, they pretty much have all the tools in store anyways, which is pretty cool too. So I mean, plenty of stock, for that kind of deal. That is just awesome. So also, guys, there's a couple of Craftsman things here. The Craftsman stuff, I feel like this year is struggling really bad. And none of their deals have been really, wow. I've seen other guys' videos posting too, and no one's really covering Craftsman that much. They just haven't really done any new cool tools, new awesome deals there. Just nothing going on there. All right, so this is almost becoming laughable at this point. And what I mean by that is there's so much stock here. And say what you will, oh, they have extra stock. They want to keep these full in stock here. Previous years past, they would, as stuff would sell out, they'd pull it out. Ooh, we got more clearance here too. Sweet. They dropped down from $20 down to $15 because they know these are not selling. That is hilarious. We got more of those down there too. That's wild. But yeah, anyways, they would always pull out a lot of the stuff even before Christmas. It's Christmas Eve right now when I'm filming this, and I mean, these have never stayed this big in gift centers here. And I mean, look at this. Look, it's Christmas Eve right now. There's no one in the store right now. I mean, it's pretty empty in here. No one's really here. And this is just not selling that great. I mean, the fact that we're seeing clearance deals on these gift center stuff is not a good sign this year. So that's pretty wild to see that. I have really never seen that in years past. I mean, they're not huge. This is only $1 off. But I mean, they did sell out, so that's something there. But yeah, we're seeing definitely a really strange trend this year. And, as much as you want to say, the economy and this, it's just, that is kind of what's happening with the inflation right now. That's just how it is at this point. So that's what we're kind of seeing here. And one of the biggest things I think we're going to see going into 2025 is some of these toolbox, things dying out here. There's just way too many. I've called in previous videos before, and every time I walk through Lowe's or Home Depot right now, there is way too many toolboxes just in these stores right now. And I mean, as much as I see someone buy one of those or one of those, no one's really buying the full kits. And once you buy them, you don't really need to replace them. It's not like this mod box from Klein Tools is a giant step up from my 4-year-old Milwaukee Packout stuff. It's not worth it. There's no significant upgrades. You can't put more power into them. What do? Give me more space? I don't want more space because they got to go in my truck. So there's not really a way to make these significantly better at a price point that I'm going to jump on, and it's not going to sell. So if I had to throw a guess, I'm going to say half these brands are just going to stop making these. We're going to see a massive clearance deal happen on these, maybe sometime next year. That's just my guess there, what we're going to see on this stuff, and bam, they're gone. So I think that's my best guess what's going to happen there. Klein actually they sold a little bit of this stuff here, but look at this clearance. This is crazy. This is $4 off. What is that? $3 off there. Because it's $26.97. So we're seeing holiday deals resorting to clearance deals now. That's crazy. You would rarely see this stuff ever go on clearance because they would usually just kind of get rid of it or shuffle it kind of back to normal inventory. No, these brands are trying to get this stuff moving, which is hilarious right now. This is something totally new, guys, to see how, I mean, it's not even Christmas yet. It's Christmas Eve, and we're seeing this stuff go on clearance, which is just crazy. I mean, if you were lucky enough to find any of the gift center stuff in previous years go on clearance, you would see that sometime in late January, early February, as they have extra stock, like, all right, we got to get rid of this kind of thing, and here we go. Even some of this, like, some of these toys, like those dog toys, $5 off clearance. That's kind of funny there. Oh, we got some of the smaller Cobalt stuff. I picked up one of these little multi-tools. Haven't really used it yet. But yeah, look at these. $1 off on these things. That's funny. So, I mean, even the smaller stuff, they're just trying to clearance it out, trying to, I guess they chose wrong for some of the deals and the pricing this year for a lot of this, holiday stuff, and it's not selling. Even right now, so we're already getting into kind of like the springtime stuff. It's weird to say that. We're still in December here, but as we start getting, the fire ant stuff here, that's kind of more of a summer issue, honestly, in Florida. But this used to be all tool chests when I was here 2 weeks ago. Now it's not. So I don't know what happened to that. So that's kind of odd. I mean, it's kind of like they're like, all right, Christmas holiday deals failed. Jump right into spring. It's kind of what they're doing right now. So don't know what's going on with this exactly, but doesn't look good. But does it look good for, us as buying tools? Maybe, as we start seeing, some of these deals here. Look at this Chemical Guys car kit. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, they're both down to 13. I mean, I don't know what was 19. I mean, the marquee's down already to $19 from 25 down to 13. That would be hilarious if they started doing that already. But yeah, look at this Armor All kit down from $19.98. Yeah, down to $15 already. It ain't moving. Even these, I bought a pack of these and they're down $1 now, But I mean, this is, to see clearance on that and to see this many is pretty wild, to say the least. That is crazy deals. I mean, if you guys want any V series, if you're lucky enough to have any V series still at your gift center, it's on clearance now. So that is wild to see that. So pretty neat stuff to actually see this stuff hit clearance already. And I mean, $35, that's a crazy deal for these. Not that I need any of these, I mean, I picked up the 4-pack of the ratchets for $60, which I thought was a fantastic deal. I picked up the half-inch sockets for another $20, so I think that was a pretty solid deal for what it was there. But yeah, this is crazy to say the least here. All right, guys, so I keep getting messages. People keep emailing me, hey, do you think there's going to be any tool storage clearance this year coming up in the 2025? I'm going to kind of guess no, and here's why. I was at Home Depot yesterday, and they had a bunch of stuff there, already lowering prices on stuff, with the special value thing. Not doing any clearance just yet, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of stock anywhere, and to have clearance, you usually need overstock to do that. So I mean, here's the Lowe's right now. This is all of the tool storage in the entire store. As far as I can tell, out for display, here it all is. That's it. There's only like, 8, 10 of these things here. And almost all of them have a new lower price or display only, not for sale. I mean, look at this. The new lower price, knocked down to $50 here. That's a display only, but there's a new lower price on it. Over here, I don't know what's going on with this one that should have a wood top on there, or maybe not. Actually, that might be just a regular where you put the top on it yourself. But look at this, new lower price. No price on that one. Just a new lower price on that one too. So yeah, we're seeing some interesting stuff right now. Of this stuff there's not just a lot of stock of it. They maybe have learned the lesson from previous years, as in, hey, if we buy a ton of this stuff, it doesn't sell, but we're going to have to clearance off anyways. So this year, they kind of just went for let's just buy a little bit and have everyone kind of order it online as they need it. And then we don't have a bunch of extra sitting in the store, don't need to clearance it off. So that's my best guess what they're doing here exactly. So I think the days of, a ton of tool storage clearance almost every year, I think might be over at this point. If I had to throw a guess on there, not the best news, but just my 2 cents on that one. We got these December deal drops are pretty interesting, and it really kind of shows you almost, how much profit they have baked into some of these tools. $99, basically $100 here, down to $40 for $60 off. Those are flex head ratcheting wrenches. Actually, are we already sold out of these? We might be. What is that, 8-piece? No, we got these 2 down here. So we got the SAE, I think is the only one left here. So someone bought all the metric already. Not surprising there, but pretty decent deal though. Honestly, I've been trying to buy some flex heads for a while and find a good deal. If you got these in stock at your Lowe's, that's a pretty solid deal. $40 there. But again though, I mean, that's only valid for, look at that, only about a week. Not too surprising there. So they're trying to move some stuff here, and I think, well, I mean, I pretty much know. I mean, everyone's been telling me this on all the videos now, is that they are definitely majorly down in sales this year. So they're trying to just kind of move whatever they possibly can. So it's kind of funny there. Oh, come on. This is a terrible clearance deal. Look at this. $99. It was $200, sort of. Yeah, but no batteries, no charger, no bag. Come on. That's a terrible deal for $99 right there. That should be like $50. Come on. I mean, right now, and I can walk over here right now and show you guys this, is that they are doing it. It's honestly a pretty good deal. I think DeWalt 12-volt stuff is one of the best 12-volt lines out there. And they're doing this thing right here, actually. It's select 12-volt extreme kits. You get a free tool. And the majority of them are like either $200 or $150. You get a free tool. They do come with, multiple batteries, a charger in there. So there you go. If you see clearance deals, it doesn't also mean they're a good deal. Always kind of look around and make sure you're seeing the actual deal they're coming from first. So you might be like, well, $100 off, half off, cool. Well, you're wrong. That's not actually what that means. That's more of just they're trying to move that piece and still make some money on it there. So that's kind of what they're going for. I came over here to kind of check on the other free tools with that $99 deal. I think I might pick up one of those up today because that's such an awesome deal. Let me walk over there again and show you guys the free tools again. It's one of those deals that's like, it's hard to believe how good of a deal that is. I mean, that's like you'd say maybe like Ryobi. Or some of the lower end brands like that, but Cobalt's a nice, mid-range brand there, and they got all new impacts out right now. Router, light, they got a spotlight. There's an SDS in there, brushless SDS, 2 batteries and a charger, $100. That's wild. That's such a crazy deal there. So I've always wanted to know, guys. I've got more of these SAE flex head ratchets here. Is this a decent deal here? $250 for a 300 piece of the Cobalt in foam stuff, which I love the foam stuff. It's so cool. There's even enough like drawer space to put these in, but this kind of almost is excessive. Like, look at this. What to put the spacing on these? It's like they're just trying to like fill space here. But I think it's cool. I see these do sell once in a while. But I mean, have you ever bought these? And actually, they pretty nice to have, other than taking up way too much space, in my opinion. It seems like a pretty decent deal though. For they can do on sale once in a while. I think they've been on like $199 once in a while too. So some pros and cons there. But I'm curious if anyone's got one of these. They like that set. I know it takes up a ton of space, but it's worth it though. If you guys do have one, let me know in the comments below. All right, let's talk Metabo HPT and Flex. One of my favorite brands, Metabo HPT. Love the stuff. I think, honestly, in my opinion, I think it's the most underrated tool brand out there. And it's pretty much it's their fault, honestly. They very rarely advertise stuff. They don't do a lot of work with YouTubers, which is that's fine. That's an opinion there. But they really need to kind of show off the stuff more. Just kind of get it out there. It's their awesome tools. And they do a really good job. But the pricing is phenomenal too. Look, it's $80 for an impact driver with 2 batteries, charger, bag. That's awesome. You get 4 batteries here, $120. Some sweet deals there for this stuff. And it's kind of just like tucked away. It's like kind of the afterthought here from Flex. So it's kind of one of those things where if they really push it out there more, and their nailers are fantastic. I use their nailers, at least once a week. The brad nailer is amazing. They come with a new version, which I have not tried yet. So don't have any opinions on that one just yet. It's a little bit cheaper than the old one, which they some reason still have the old one, and they're still advertising it too. So I don't know if it's like a compact version. They're not really saying like what's the difference between the two there exactly. But I'm just not sure on that one. Flex here, again, they kind of failed this year when it came to a lot of the deals because they didn't have any deals. I mean, they did the BOGO stuff here, which Again, they didn't really show it off too much, but they didn't really have any like the, buy 2 battery packs and you get a free tool, or, like, hey, like Cobalt's doing, you buy, you get like a whole case and 2 battery packs and then you pick a free tool or anything, really. They got the BioFlex tool, get the lithium battery charger here, but I've said it in many videos, you can't do this kind of stuff here. It says buy items. I'm not a robot here. I can't just be like, I know what these item numbers mean and I get the free item. I mean, out of the 100 people who look at that, who's going to be like, I know what that's talking about? So it's such a silly way to advertise that deal. And honestly, if I'm going to go look at that, I'm like, I got to sit on my phone here for, a good 5-10 minutes, look up every single model number on there and figure out what all those tools are. So again, it's a hassle to find that out. I think that's a terrible way to advertise those deals, because give me a photo, give me a photo, be able to say, oh, instantly, yeah, I could use that tool, So that's just a better way to do it than that. I think that's just the worst way to do it there. And then the ever elusive Bosch tools. I rarely see Bosch tools whenever I'm on job sites here in Orlando. I see the SDS hammers a ton, but a lot of their tools, very rarely see them. I don't really have an opinion on Bosch too much. I know it's pretty well made stuff. They did expand this line here, which is pretty cool. I just noticed this. They used to only have like 1 bay, kind of like the Metabo HPT, but now they're doing 2 bays, and they actually have a miter saw here now too, which is cool. I didn't know they didn't know they had a planner here. They've got a barrel grip jigsaw as well. That's pretty cool. And I didn't even know they made a router, so that's pretty cool. They got a lot of stuff now, which is pretty neat. They're actually coming out with here, and sweet. I mean, I don't see any crazy deals right now, but they've got a few things here and there, like, buy a starter kit, get a free tool. Perfect. But I wish there was a photo here. Again, I have no idea. What is this here? Okay, yeah, I guess one of these is going to be a battery pack, one is going to be a starter pack, and then you get one of 6 free tools there. So that's cool. Again, but you got to look them up online or look them on your phone here at the store, so it's kind of annoying doing that. And just do a picture. So much easier there. So let's see what else we've got here. Again, the DeWalt stuff over here. This, I don't think the way DeWalt was thinking it was going to go here. They got some stuff that looks like it's kind of selling out here. Again, this is a fantastic deal. This is pretty much been the same price for the last 3 or 4 years now. The $199 toolkit, pick a free tool. Awesome deal there. And today's video sponsor is Home Depot and Lowe'sCoupons.com, or HDX and Lowe'sCoupons.com. So there are some great coupons for if you're a contractor looking to save a bit of money on a next purchase. Here you go, 15% off. And of course, they are pretty cheap as well too. Some great deals here, of course, Home Depot and Lowe's coupons as well. And they do give a lot of information here. I will say, make sure to read the fine print on these coupons. They are not for every single thing in the store. They do have some limits, but I used a couple of these in the past, and these are some awesome savings. If you're looking to save a little bit here or there, you got 20%, 10%. There's a lot of coupons here, and they're always running specials too. They all got some great deals depending on what you need, like this one, 25% off on paints, stains, and primers. So there's some awesome deals here to definitely check out. Guys, I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check them out. And of course, they are some awesome stuff here looking to save a bit of money. Of course, we all are right now. So guys, let's get back into that video. We got DeWalt blades. Oh, we got some discounts going on here. $1 off on the blades. I don't know what's going on here exactly. But they got the miter saws already probably moved back to the regular section. They did not do too well on this deal here. This is probably one of the best deals of the year, but it looks pretty full stock to me, and it's kind of in a weird spot here. You don't really expect to find deals. I'm near the contractor checkout here, which you don't really expect to find deals over there too much. So it's kind of weird that they put that there, unfortunately. And again, the DeWalt water resistant compartment stuff, I think, is really weird. I'm not like hugely into this stuff. It's like a scuba diving wetsuit material, I think, is what they made the stuff out of. But here, let me tell you this, guys. What is the point of that? This is an open tote. There's no cover on this here. Why would I care about having a water resistant compartment on the side of this? It's like selling me a water resistant convertible, kind of weird thing. I'm not really sure what the point of that is exactly, or what they're really going for. But other than that, they got some other tools here and stuff. Not really crazy deals are happening here, anything crazy. But yeah, again, super different year than we've seen in years past here, with a lot of random deals. Home Depot is not doing clearance stuff just yet, but Lowe's is doing it right now. And so if you're still kind of on the fence right now, haven't really shopped for tools, I would say go to Lowe's first, which previous years I always say go to Home Depot. This year's definitely Lowe's. And honestly, it seems like the general consensus from the last few videos I've done is Harbor Freight. I can definitely agree with that because I've been to Harbor Freight quite a bit this year, and yeah, the deals they had for the holiday deals were significantly better than pretty much anything we've seen from either Home Depot or Lowe's. So definitely some big stuff going on there. And I even got the Harbor Freight Inside Track Club. I got the credit card too. So I'm kind of definitely going all in with Harbor Freight myself as well. So guys, all I got for you today. Take care, guys. Have a great day and stay safe out there.